Alright people, today we're going to be making traditional Filipino food here. It's like chicken soup for you white people. Anyway, we're going to have our bases here, which is a little bit of salt, some fucking pepper here, and little crushed basil leaves. And for vegetables, we will have this thing called a long squash. Yeah, that's what they call it in the Korean stores around here. And this thing, it's called a bitter melon. It's very bitter. I don't know who discovered eating this back then. Guy must have been a motherfucking drunk or something to enjoyed it. And then we've got our ginger and a clove of garlic. Alright, let's get to cooking. Okay, now we've got our ginger here nicely peeled and cleaned, and what we're gonna do now is go in and cut into little pieces here. Take off the ends because you don't need those parts, and you know, make it all nice and shit. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and mince our garlic here. Make them into nice little tiny pieces, you know, just mince it up. You know, little pieces like this. Going, you know. And this is how we want our garlic to look like. And there's our ginger. Kind of chop them into little shoots here. Cook a lot easier in the fryer. And there you go. Okay, now in good old food handling regulations here, supposed to be technically touching chicken with clean hands or gloves or some type, but you know, this is the best we can come up with. Gloves is a damn freaking bag over our hand secured by a watch. How genius is that, huh? Gloves. So now we have our chicken here. Good old, probably 3-pound chicken, and we're gonna go ahead and start slicing away here and put it into little pieces here for our pan, actually our pot. You know, this whole bird ain't gonna fit, so we'll just take some of the thighs off here. Okay, we got one thigh off. Locate the other portion here, which is right about here, I believe. Start cutting. Cut down all the way down. Hear that audible pop. And keep cutting. Cut, cut, cut. And eventually this motherfucker will be separated somewhere. Where's the bone? You're over here. Where are you? There you are. And there we go. And we just keep doing that with the rest of the bird, and then we'll start cooking. Now, sometimes we get to like hard areas like this chicken neck here, and to make that a little easier on us, position the knife. Nice area. Purdue here, for some reason, doesn't cut the neck off, so you know, we gotta do it ourselves. So go ahead and hold it here, and I'll get the hammer, or actually mallet. Mallet the hell out of that thing and cut it, and there it is, see? Fucking A. And for things like this, we want to probably cut it in half, so put the knife there. Good old knife. Stab it in there, see that? always trusty to have is a freaking mallet in your kitchen, and it also works for damn crabs when you want to have some crabs. And there's our meat. Pretty much hock it all up like this. Got pieces there. Got the breast right here. Some thighs. And Purdue, sometimes, you know, they like to sell you the livers and gizzards and all that, and it comes in a bag. So there's the gizzards, hearts, and livers. You know, most people would throw that away, but hey, we got it, so it's fair game. Okay, let's get our flame going here. Get a nice big pan here, or pot, whatever the fuck you want to call it, and we'll put about a few tablespoons of olive oil here. Let that thing heat up. Alright, it's nice and hot, so let's go ahead and put our garlic in there, and our ginger. Throw it in there too. Give it a little stir here. You want to make sure your ginger and your garlic are a little bit of golden brown. So let that cook up a little bit. You can really smell the garlic already. It smells pretty good. So we've browned the garlic and the ginger, and now we take them out, come to the side, and put a little bit more oil here. And now comes the fun part, which is throw the chicken in there and let it fry a little bit. You know, just brown the skin, not really fry it. We're just gonna brown it. It's gonna become soup anyway, bastards. Throw it in there, you know. Be shy about it. Now we're gonna add our salt here. Some salt. Get our pepper. Nice helping of pepper. It won't kill you. And then we're gonna add our basil leaves. Put it all up in there, you know. Be liberal about it. Don't be shy. A little more salt. Check on the meat. Make sure it's not burning in here. Look at that. Looks beautiful, doesn't it? Yep. Gonna continue letting this thing boil in its own broth for another 15 minutes or so, and then I'm gonna add some more water to it. Let it boil for another half hour, and then we'll put the veggies at the end. Have ourselves some one motherfucking chicken soup here. Way better than you American soups. Get the fuck out of here. Okay, so we're gonna start with our freaking bitter melon. Gonna cut it in quarters here, so there we go. Just like that. And we're gonna cut them in half. Now the thing is about these things is they got these seeds in here, see? These seeds. So we gotta get a spoon, take all these out, because we don't want to eat that shit. And we'll do the rest of them. You can see it's pretty clean on the inside. No more seeds. You know, American people, we don't know what the fuck this is. Only us Asians know what this shit is. Fuck out of here. So now we're gonna go ahead and cut these into little pieces. Cut them into like this. Is that my blood or is that fucking chicken blood? I have no fucking idea what that shit is. Alright. So you want it to look like this. See, we're gonna do all this. Cut them up just like that. Nice and small slices. Alright. Now I think you can do all that. Alright, we got that all cut now. Long squash, you know, it's only available in your Korean or Asian supermarkets, you know, ain't they gonna sell this shit in Safeway or Giant? Ain't no fucking way, man. They just don't know. Alright, so we're gonna cut it into similar quadrants again. We're gonna take a little, whatever this thin thing is out here. Cut that out. Maybe a little tough because it's still ripe, you know. Right to the side. Take out this nasty part down here. You see that? Nasty. We don't want that. Cut that shit out. Right in the sink. Alright, let's cut that, that. See? Some seeds in it, but that's edible, you know. We could just, it's gonna eventually become soft when it's been boiled for a few minutes. Alright, let's cut these up. Yeah, see, just like that. Skills, man. Mad skills here, people. Oops. Missed that one, did I? You know, just keep cutting like that, man. I can already smell the meat cooking. It smells delicious, guys. Only if you could smell this. Now we're gonna go ahead and add our ginger and garlic back in there. Nice stir. You know, look at that. It's beautiful. Fucking beautiful. You know what I mean? Give it a good stir here. So some of the chicken's starting to get brown already. Look at that. Look at that skin and that thing. Looks tasty. Already getting hungry cooking this shit. Just keep cooking it a little bit. The water's starting to go down, so we're gonna have to add some more water in a little bit here. Okay, then we're gonna add about maybe 2 bowls of water. So we're gonna go ahead and add our secret sauce here. It's good old fish sauce. Very stinky. Smells like shit. Most Americans don't like this because it smells like shit. But you know what? We put it in their food and they fucking like it. And they don't even know about it. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna put about maybe a good 3 tablespoons in there. Just go ahead and squeeze that in there. Oh man, it stinks like shit. So fucking bad. Look at that. Yeah, just keep squeezing that thing in there. Fill that thing up. Yeah. Look at that. Good old fucking fish sauce. Okay, so we added our fish sauce in there. So now we're just going to give it a little stir here. Just get all that flavorful flavors up in there. And you know, get this chicken going. Look at that. Looks marvelous. Fucking marvelous. So let that simmer for another 5 minutes, and then we're going to add the veggies to it. Well, now we're going to go ahead and add our long squash here. Not that much room, so we'll probably put a little bit here at a time so it get all soft and mushy when it's cooked anyway. So just going to add some in there. Just I'll put all of it. Fuck it. Now time to add our last vegetables here, the bitter melons. Just going to put them on there. Do we have room? Do we have room? Oh no. Well, let's see. We might. Rest in there. Just like that. And voila, we did have room. Shit. I'm fucking genius. Hi. I'm Grandmaster Chef, and you've been watching the Fucked Up Cooking Show.